You know, it occurs to me that I would probably hate this movie a lot more if I didn't watch Dolittle before this. So, you got that going for it. Okay, so Like a Boss is directed by Miguel Artera, and it stars Tiffany Haddish, Rose Byrne, Salma Hayek, Jennifer Coolidge, Billy Porter, and it's about two best friends played by Rose Byrne and Tiffany Haddish. They do everything together. They have a company together, a company that isn't doing so well as it turns out. And one day, they are approached by Salma Hayek, who is a millionaire who wants to invest in their company. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, to me, the trailers, they weren't that funny. They didn't really make me laugh. I wasn't like laughing in my seat. The only scene I actually did laugh at was a scene involving Billy Porter being fired. I'm not spoiling anything because you see in the trailer he's being fired and he's being very dramatic about it. And I'm like, that's the only time I actually laughed in that trailer. But every other joke in that movie, I just didn't care for. Nothing else in that movie made me laugh. And what can I say about this movie? So, there are a few, like a couple good things here. There are a couple funny scenes in this movie. Like, everyone, particularly Tiffany Haddish, Jennifer Coolidge, and Billy Porter, they all get like one or two funny moments. And that's really it. I should mention, like, in an age where we're getting a lot of, remakes of movies that used to star men now being replaced by women, it's great to see, an original-ish comedy starring women in lead roles. So, that's something good, I guess. A movie that actually means when it's trying to be original. Like, it's actually trying to be original. It's trying to be its own thing. Instead of, just trying to be a remake of some kind. But, yeah, this movie's bad. This movie's bad. Like a Boss is bad. Aside from a few funny jokes, there's not really a lot of funny things that happen in this movie. Like, nothing funny happens. Aside from, like, one or two funny scenes. That's it. I'm just sitting there going, do something. Something funny. Anything. Is it because the movie's bad? Am I having a stroke? Is that why I'm not smiling? Like, the main issue I have with this movie, it's so uneven throughout. Like, it's supposed to be very funny. Like, a lot of these things that these actors are saying, admittedly, could be really funny. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, watching it, that could be funny if this was done right. And it's not. It just really isn't. And that also doesn't help that the score is really bad too. It's really weird. It's like music that would come in, like, it's music that would be in a thriller, essentially. Like if I heard this music in 1917, I wouldn't be that surprised. But no, it's in Like a Boss. What? Like, you're doing really funny scenes with this very serious music, and already I'm like, what are you trying to do here? The movie feels very random as well. Like, this is the screenplay part, I guess. It's just so random throughout. Like, it doesn't really feel like all these scenes are connected in some way. It's like, oh yeah, we're doing this scene, and oh yeah, we're doing this scene. And vaguely they reference, the main plot. Like, at one point, like, they get into Rose Byrne, Tiffany Haddish, they get into a big fight, and next thing you know, they're at their friend's house, they're making dinner, they're like, you see a bit of it in the trailer, they're making dinner, and there's like ghost peppers involved, so it's really spicy. Like, what does that scene have to do with anything? Like, it wasn't that funny. Like, they do cut out, like, a couple scenes from the trailer. Like, there's this one scene where Rose Byrne and Salma Hayek are in a gym. It's not in the movie at all. Weird. Like, nothing in this movie really works. It's not funny. It's not engaging. All these actors are wasted in this movie, essentially. All these actors have proven to be funny in various times, and they're not really working with anything here. There's just nothing here. It's just sad. It's just a sad experience watching this movie. there's really just nothing that works in Like a Boss. Aside from a few funny jokes, I was just bored out of my mind. So, yeah, Like a Boss, I'm just gonna give it one out of 4 stars. Skip it. I don't even feel like talking about it anymore. So, have you seen Like a Boss? Just comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is Pat, and take care.